So I seen the thing where they're talking about 18-year-olds being an apprentice to come out here and get their CDL. What do I think about that? Honestly, I think it's a good thing, because a lot of people, they come right out of school and they need something to do. Like, they're not going to college. They don't have no plans. So it's kind of a good thing in a way, because you can put an 18-year-old out here, a responsible 18-year-old, put him in the truck and get him a good start to his life. Having that CDL is going to be a great start to his life, to his future. You know, at the minimum, it's going to give him a CDL, something to fall back to. It's going to teach him responsibilities. You know, he's going to have to be up at a certain time. He's going to have to get ready, get driving, make the load, get to the appointment. Like, it's teaching him a lot of good skills that he's going to need for his life. So I think it's good to get an early start. Being 18 and coming out here driving a truck, I think it's a good thing. The downsides to that is you have somebody that's 18 that really doesn't have a good head on his shoulders. He's going to come out here, he ain't going to respect his job. He's going to be, you know, tearing stuff up. He's going to be less careful whenever he's backing and stuff like that. I mean, you're going to have a few things that are going to be careless, because with age comes wisdom. So if you notice, I have a lot of gray hairs. That's why I'm so wise. So everybody's probably thinking that I'm not that wise right now, but I kind of learned a few things over my years. So I think with age comes wisdom, but you can take somebody with a good head on his shoulders, a good responsible 18-year-old, and they could be better than any 21-year-old that you can get that's that's not responsible. So it's all about the person whenever it comes to the truck driver that you're going to get. Are you going to get a professional person that's going to be professional out here? Or are you going to get a person that is unprofessional? You know, it doesn't matter the age. The age really doesn't play into much effect of it, because, you know, you got some really, really responsible 18-year-olds, and then you have some really unresponsible 50-year-olds. I don't believe that the age is really the big issue here. I think that giving somebody a head start to their life is going to be way better. Like, straight out of high school, you can come get your CDL and start driving a truck and make some big money. Like, that's amazing. That's somebody that might stay here. So the average age of a truck driver is, we looked it up the other day, and it's 49. And that's because a lot of people went and started their career whenever they were 18 doing something, or trying to find something to make a career out of. You know, they're getting out of the fast food business. They need something to do, like, for the rest of their life. So, you know, they're trying to find out what career that's going to work for them. And by the time they turn 21, they got that career. They've been there probably 4 years, 4 years. They don't want to leave, because guess what? That's all they know. So whenever it comes to coming out here to drive a truck, that's a big jump right there. That is a life-changing event. Because you can take me, for example. Whenever I was 20, I went to work for the state of Texas as a correctional officer. And that's all I knew. Like, I was I was really, really mature for my age, and I was really responsible. And I've always been like that. Like, I have goals. I'm very goal-oriented. So, like, if I was 18, 20, whatever, and I would have known about truck driving, known that I would have been so successful at it too, like, I would have came out here a long time ago. But I got set in my ways. So, you know, I was 20, started at the state of Texas as a correctional officer. 21, I was like, you know, this is a career. This is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. 4 or 5 years later, hey, I'm not about to quit for nothing, because I'm about to be vested here. Then I got vested, and I was all like, man, there's nothing better than this. I'm making salary. I'm making good money. You know, I'm doing overtime. I'm doing good. If it wasn't for them having a budget cut at the state of Texas, then I wouldn't even have ever thought about leaving. And the thing is, I didn't know what else there was out there. Like, all I knew was how to be a correctional officer. That's it. I didn't know how to do anything else. I have no skills. I have no college, no school. Like, I have nothing. I came out here to drive a truck, and they they gave me a chance. Prime gave me a chance. I put in my application. They said, hey, come on out to our school. Like, they gave me a chance. They didn't know me. They didn't know if I was a worker. They didn't know nothing about me. They knew that I held a job for a while, you know, but they gave me a chance. They gave me an opportunity to prove myself. And that's what we're giving these 18-year-old guys that are going to be eligible to drive a truck at 18. We're giving them the opportunity to come out here and better themselves. We're giving them an opportunity to come learn this. You know, college is not for everybody. And then half the people who go to college, I wonder what the stats are. What's the official stats of people that complete college, get a job in that field, you know, and do great? I wonder what the stats are for that, because I bet they're not high. I get guys on my truck all the time. Man, I went to 4 years of college, or I got a degree in this, or I was a doctor, I was this or this or that, you know, and then they end up right here truck driving. I didn't like doing nursing. I get some nurses out here. I didn't like nursing because, you know, I just don't have it. Like, I thought it would be a good thing for me, but I went out there and I tried it out and I just couldn't do it. Like, I don't know how nurses do it. It's like you have to know so much stuff, and you have to be good to your patients, nice to them, even though they're not nice to you. Like, I have a lot of guys tell me stories like that, and they're all like, you know what, I came out here because I just don't want to deal with people no more. I had a social worker, and he was all like, man, I just got tired of that stuff. Like, it's horrible. Social work is horrible. He had a big degree in it. He had the master's or whatever, and he gave it up to come out here truck driving, and he loves it out here. So, you know, it's just that early start people could use. So 18-year-old coming out here to drive a truck, that's awesome. And I haven't heard if Prime is hiring 18-year-olds yet or not. As far as I know, no. But, you know, I don't even know if this bill has officially passed or not yet. But if it's coming, it's a good thing. Let the 18-year-olds come out here and drive trucks. Let them come learn a skill. Let them become responsible. Let them get a good start to their life. Because that's what it is. It's going to be a good start for their life. I'm all for it. I don't know. You tell me what you think in the comments. Because I would like to know how many people are all like, hey, man, these kids, you know, think about it. We were kids one day. Think about when you were 18. Would you have respected this job, or would you have just been like, whatever, you know, I'll drive a truck or whatever? How more unsafe were you at 18 than you are now? You know, there was some risks that I would have probably took when I was younger, and I've probably done some dumb stuff back then. You know, I'll admit that, hey, I grew up since then and I learned a lot. But I think if I had a career like this and I saw how much money I made and how good of a job it was, I think I would have got my head straight real fast and respected it. Because until I got a good career with the state of Texas, I did not respect what I didn't have no respect. I was working a delivery driver for like Pizza Hut. I think that's what I did right before the state. But, you know, I didn't have no respect for it because it wasn't a career. It didn't pay good enough. I knew I would have to find something else later on. And that's what moved me to the state of Texas. I went to the state of Texas. Once I got that job, I became responsible. I made sure that I didn't mess it up because I had it good. So I think with giving the opportunity to an 18-year-old, and once they see the money that they make and how good it is, and that they're out here doing this, that they're going to shape up and they're going to be respectful and they're going to be good at it. So, like I said, I'm all for the 18-year-olds getting the CDLs. I really am. And, you know, I really believe that is a good thing. I'm out of here. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you're coming to Prime, then go ahead. If I helped you, influence you in any way to come here, I would not mind at all if you drop my driver code down on that referral page. I'm cool with that. Especially you 18-year-olds. I'm all for y'all coming out. So, like, I'm a supporter. 18-year-old, put my referral code down. But truthfully, I am for the 18-year-olds coming out here to better their life. I really am. Get them off the streets. So straight out of school, off the streets, and into a truck. That's what I'm saying. Laters. Like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell. Get my latest lives. Get my newest videos. Also, in the description, there's a link to fill out an application and get my recruiter. My recruiter's good. Don't forget to drop that referral code, COXDJO. Also, my phone number is 417-894-8098. Drop me a call, text me, something.